I like a little music. I like a little music. Hey, we're about to get started. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, my friend, I'm Dr. Fred Jones, book, brand, and business coach. I want to talk to you about the book, brand, and business system. That's right. My signature book, brand, and business system. And we're going to get started. You're going to learn how to charge your worth. That's what I'm going to be teaching you tonight. How to charge your worth and get paid. How to get paid what you are worth. Have you ever struggled with that? Okay, then if you struggle with that, if you struggle with how to get paid what you're worth, then I'm going to encourage you to learn about my book, brand, and business system. This is the very system that I've used to turn a 99-cent ebook into $1 million business. And if you want to learn how I did that, stay tuned, get you a pencil and piece of paper, and let's get started. Okay, moving right along. How to get paid what you are worth. Are you ready? Today, I was talking to a lady and she said, I need help. She said, I'm having difficulty monetizing what I do. She asked how much was my services. And I told her I have products that range from $30,000 to $15,000 to $5,000 to $2,000. She said, that's what I need. That's what I need. She said, I need to be able to position myself like that. If you are not getting paid your worth, then you need to know the book, brand, and business system, because I believe this can help you get paid and not played. Okay. This lady also told me she'd helped hundreds and hundreds. Actually, she said, I've helped thousands of people. Okay. But she wanted to learn how to get paid more. And so I was like ready to help her. Okay, so let's get started here. Let me put my picture up there so you can see that I'm a live person. I'm right here. Okay, how to get paid what you are worth. Dr. Fred Jones, book, brand, and business coach. My friend, listen, let me be very frank up front. Let me help you out right up front. If you're not having the mindset of making $997 an hour and you're an online person, you're writing a book, you want to coach, you want to speak, you want to consult. If you're not thinking like that and you're in business, if you're in business to make money, then you could use some help. That's just the best way I'm gonna put it. Okay, let me keep going. Here's what you're gonna learn today. The math and mindset of making money. Why every business, every coach, every brand, every consultant, every speaker, why every one of them should be a best-selling authors, okay? You should be a best-selling author, because this is how you really get into the game. Understanding the credibility of just those two words, best-selling author. Then the book, brand, business system, $1 million blueprint on how I've built my business from a 99-cent ebook onto $1 million business moving forward. And then I'm going to share some case studies on making $9.97 an hour. Okay. Now, a few facts about me before we get started. I'm the world's only worthologist. I teach my clients to know that you are a category of one, a competitor of no one. When you know who you are in God, you are a category of one. Okay. Now, while we're moving forward talking about this category of one, let me tell you a little bit about me, okay? I'm a former attorney, United States Supreme Court attorney, member of the United States Supreme Court Bar. I'm also a member of the Louisiana State Bar. I practice law in estate planning, business law, and intellectual property. I'm a former business law professor, and I love teaching students. That's just my jam. I love teaching, and I've taught intellectual property, and I taught estate planning law. I'm traditionally published as an author in Kennesaw State University, right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I've contributed to Coe's College of Business, this business acumen, 2 insights from the faculty and friends of Coe's College of Business. That's me over there, Frederick Jones, using personal leadership and making business decisions. There's no right way to do the wrong thing. I wrote this book right here while I was at Kennesaw State University and used it in all the business law and ethics classes that was taught there for many years while I was there. I'm also a self-published author. I've written 5 or 6 books here, self-published on Amazon. They became best-selling books, okay? All of these are my clients. These are some of the clients. I've helped hundreds of people get that sticker on their books, #1 best-selling books on Amazon, more than 500 different categories or so. Featured on television multiple times. I love being on TV, telling people about their books, and I love helping my authors get on TV. I'm a family man. Over to the left is my wife and our children. My siblings over to the left, that's my wife, Loretta. Over to the right, that's my family, my sisters and brothers on a sibling retreat. Actually, we were in Martha's Vineyard on that one. Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to get started? Let's get started right into the content. Right now, how much would 1 hour of your time cost me? Now, I know you don't charge by the hour. I know you don't, you want passive income and you want to scale, and I understand. But in order to get there, you got to develop a mindset of unlimited abundance. You got to develop a mindset of valuing your time. So how much is 1 hour of your time worth? Okay. All right. I'm going to let you soak on that one. Okay. If you're not at the 997 point, then friend, we might have a problem if you're serious about making money in business. Elevation starts with your story. So if you want to learn how to value your voice and tell your story, it all starts with your story. When you realize the value of your story, the power of your story, I mean, oh man, your story is the bomb.com. Why should every business or brand start with a best-selling book? Why should you start with an Amazon bestseller? Making money is not a miracle. It's math and mindset. Okay, you say, huh? What do you say? It's math and mindset. You got to get your mind right. You got to get your head right. You got to see your value. By the way, your value is unlimited. Your worth is without measure, but your price is what you're willing to accept. You see, when you share your story and put it in a short book, it's more impactful than a long book. Most folk won't read a long book. Long books, people get stuck. They don't finish long books. You want a short book. It has more impact. You see, when you tell your story and publish in reverse, you get to sell your story before you tell your story. It's not that cool? Sell your story before you tell your story. Publish your book on pre-order before you finish writing it. That's the key, my friend. Write your book, put it out there, and begin to market it and make money from it before you even finish the manuscript. Publishing in reverse, how to sell your story before you tell your story. Now, let's jump on into the book, brand, and business system, $1 million business blueprint. Now, here's the deal. I teach people all the time. If I can't help you make money, I don't deserve your money. I'm just straight up about that. I like to help you get paid and not played. So I start off with teaching you how to get a return on your investment. Now, I know you can read, but I'm going to read this to you right here. This is the way I teach and help people understand that you start with a 99-cent ebook and you start getting a return on your investment. And as you get the return on your investment, you move forward, right? But you got to start at someplace. You invest in a program, and then you should look to get the return on your investment, or at least match your investment. I did that when I got in the game. I got into a $10,000 coaching program and got one client out of that program for $10,000. And then I just moved forward, kept on moving forward. So listen, bestseller building blocks, return on investment roadmap, 6-figure book, brand, business blueprint. Many people want to start a business or take their existing business to another level. However, they don't know how to start, where to start, or whom to consult. They pay a lot of money for subpar coaching for someone who has limited experience, who has no credentials, who lack a proven record of getting clients results, and who may have never invested in their own business or personal development growth. One of the best ways to start or elevate a business is to create, publish, and market a book. Becoming a best-selling author provides a transformational foundation that opens doors to unlimited entrepreneurial possibilities. Therefore, the smartest things a purpose-driven individual can do are to believe in the power of their message, share that message via a best-selling book, and then use that book to build a brand, grow a business, and produce multiple streams of revenue. That, my friend, is the book, brand, business system right there before your eyes. Now, if you start off with an ebook at 99 cents, if you sold 300, you still don't have about $297. If you come up with a paperback book, $20, you sell 500, that's $10,000. That's not going to keep you in the game very long. And by the way, if you want to make a little money, sell some books. But if you want to make a lot of money, teach your books, okay? If you want to make a lot of money, teach from your books. That's the key right here. And this is the system right here. Now, the math may be off. If you sell a book for 99 cents, you're not going to get the whole $300 or, for what I mean, you're not going to get the whole 10,000. There's going to be some that has to be taken out of that now. Stay with me right here. Stay with me. Now, look at this. This is one of my clients right here. This lady worked with me, and she came to me. She said, Dr. Fred, I got this book and it's selling and people are buying my book, but there's a lady that wants me to teach her from my book. What should I do? I said, well, she said, but I don't have a course. I said, well, Dr. Smalley, you wrote the book, right? She says, yes. I said, well, can't you make a course? She said, yes, I can. I said, well, create a course. I said, how long would it take? She said, I can do this in 24 hours, Dr. Jones. I told her, go make the course. She created the course in 24 hours. And guess what? 24 hours, she created the course. And guess what? And came back and the lady paid her $3,600. Do you see that right there? Now, what I want you to do is do the math now. Slow down and do the math. If $3,600 divided by 24, that is $150 an hour. That's for a class that she created and taught the lady. All right. Now, let's just say you run this class on automatic. It's a digital class and you put 10 students. How long is it going to take you to create the class? The same 24 hours. And matter of fact, the class is already created if you recorded it. All right. And then you put together your worksheets and so forth. And you got 10 students in the class. Now that's $36,000. Divide that by 24. And we're rocking at $1,500 an hour. Do you see the math? So let me just understand. Do you see the math? Okay, let's go with 30 students at $3,600. Look at this. That's $108,000. And if you divide that by 24, that is $4,500 an hour. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I just want to know, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because that's some major bucks when you learn how to create a class that people will love, that people would want, that people would buy. And then you put that class on autopilot. And then you begin to drive traffic to that class and you begin to sell that class. My friend, you'll get paid and not played when you learn to do it that way right there. All right. There it is right there. Look at this right before your eyes, just right before your eyes. If you create an ebook, this is the Book Brand Business System. You create an ebook, then you create a course, then you create a group program, a mastermind, speaking engagement, consulting. My friend, there's the $1 million blueprint right there. But guess what? The money ain't in the book sales. So many people get caught up in talking about, I want to sell books, You can sell books if you got a television program, if you got a large network, that'll work. But if you want to make, some money and you want to generate revenue faster, then you want to create a world-class course and put 19 people in it at 2,000. That's 38,000. That'll match some folks' salary right there. But maybe you're a big baller and a shot caller. How about going to an online group program that you charge $5,000 for? Put 30 people in it, $150,000. How about a mastermind at $25,000? Put 30 people in the mastermind, that's $750,000. Do I have to go any further? I'm going to stop right there. Now, I want to tell you something. You can't build an empire acting like a vampire. You say, what you say, Dr. Fred? I say, you can't build an empire acting like a vampire. You ain't going to get out here on these social media apps and think you can learn all this information for free and you don't ever invest in yourself and pay $5,000 or $25,000 for a course or whatever. You follow what I'm saying? You can't charge people what you've never paid. You can't lead people to a level of light that you don't have. You can only shine the light you got. You follow me? Ain't never been there, can't tell going there how to get there. So you can't sell a class that you ain't invested in. You got to invest in yourself, okay? Over the years, I've invested a lot of money to be able to teach you this. And the reason I can teach you this is because I've developed the mindset of abundance. I know that there's more out there. I know that there's bigger out there. And I know that there's some people out there that believe in themselves. There's some people out there that want to invest in themselves. I'm talking about this blueprint right here before your eyes. You got the whole picture. You can't say nobody didn't tell you what it was. Okay. Now here's one of my clients. She's doing it right now. Rosie right now. Face Everything and Rise. Rosie has the 6 to 7 figure club. She's been doing phenomenal things out here. Face Everything and Rise. This is Rosie. And she created a group project. She got 22 contributors in the project. 22 contributors in the project that paid her $2,000. I think the number is $2,500 each. and it comes to 55,000. She just did this recently. Okay. Now I want to show you this broken down. This is Rosie right here. She's doing it. Now, if you got this kind of revenue coming in from one project that you've done, look at how much revenue this is per hour. If you did the program and it was a 1-year program and you met with people 1 hour a week, that's 52 hours, right? That's $1,057 an hour. Do you see that? Let me go a little further. Let's say if you had a 6-month coaching program, group coaching program, and you got 22 people in there, and it's $2,250 or $2,500. $55,000 divided by the 26 hours, that's half a year. You had $2,500 an hour, $2,115 an hour. Okay. Look at this. She said, I made $55,000 in less than 30 days after joining Dr. Fred Jones' business coaching program. Rosie Thames, right there before your eyes. So I just got a simple question for you, my friend. Are you next? Are you next? I want to encourage you to book a free next level coaching strategy session with me. If you're ready to invest, if you're serious about you and you want to learn how to value yourself at $9.97 an hour at a minimum, you want your minimum wage to be $9.97. You want to learn how to create a product line. Maybe you're already a bestseller. Maybe you're a coach. Maybe you got clients, but you're struggling on pricing yourself. You're struggling on getting your worth right. And you're like, I need some help. I need some help. You don't know how to monetize what you're doing, then this strategy session is for you. If you're ready to move forward, you want to invest and you're serious about it, then I want to invite you to book a next level strategy call with me, Dr. Fred Jones. Just go to drfredjones.com/strategy and you won't go wrong. My friend, I want to conclude by saying your value is unlimited. Your worth is without measure, but your price is what you're willing to accept.